most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeron.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Maybe you are happy. Maybe you've been waiting a while for a storm like this again. Maybe, if you're like James Crummell, he's used the word miserable about 15 times. Needs to expand that vocabulary. We'll get him a thesaurus if he wants to be miserable. Shippensburg University out there covered here at Seth Grove Stadium. Some of you wait all year for a storm like this, right? And we haven't had one in a while. So if you're a snow lover, get outside and enjoy it from the safety of your own home. Take the kids sledding. Maybe you want to be a kid again and be young at heart in a storm like this. Go for it. The rates have really picked up across our southern tier. This is what I would call an inch or two per hour here at Conewago Valley School District in New Oxford. The temperatures, I really cannot recall a storm this cold. Somebody just reminded me on Twitter, maybe President's Day of '03. That was a big storm. It was cold. Different setup than this storm, though. But the 90s featured some really cold air, 94, for example. But this is rare to get single-digit temperatures and low teens like we have in Fawn Grove and Elliotsburg, where it feels like 12 below zero and it is snowing. So that Arctic air means business. Probably won't stave off the sleet, but it is going to snow pretty good this morning, and we can see all of York County in these dark purples indicate 1 to 2 inches per hour. Less so right now as you move farther to the north, but this is lifting north and it's encountering more good cold air. There's a lot of moisture with this system, so anytime you get a lot of moisture, that's when you can forecast over a foot. Now, the issue that may hamper some of the totals, why we went 8 to 14, is because of that sleet line that will eventually move in this afternoon. Getting reports it's already here near D.C. So as that line lifts to the north, we're going to see at least the rates come down a bit, and maybe the sleet mixes in at first, and then it may transition to all sleet later on this afternoon. But temperatures are cold, right around 10 degrees here in most spots. 9 in Allentown, 15 in Philly. We're getting a good east wind. So far, the setup for snow is good. We've got Arctic air. We've got an easterly fetch of moisture. Those are ingredients we like to see for a good snowstorm. And a good snowstorm it is right now. Look at the snow coming down here in Gettysburg. I love it. This means that rates are accumulating quickly, just as we thought that they would here this morning. Temperatures are in the teens to near 20 degrees for highs today. And again, if there's one thing you can get used to, well, I think the weather really quiets down next week. This snow's not going to be going anywhere. It's sticking with us. 17 and 6 yesterday. Pretty cold. The record low today is 0. We were above that, but this snow is running into this high, this huge Arctic high that funneled the cold air to the south. The sleet and the warm air, though, are going to lift in. And you might say, now, if it's 10 degrees, how can we get sleet? And I will explain this again. It has nothing to do with surface temperatures. When it warms up in the mid-levels of the atmosphere, that's when you get the sleet, because it cannot stay snow all the way to the ground. It melts, it forms ice pellets, and then we get that sleet to mix in. It's still going to accumulate. It just may be crunchy rather than all fluffy. So this has most of us still snowing at noon. I think it's going to start before this. It usually does. It's already to D.C. now. And then it's going to lift in here this afternoon with that sleet. Most areas south of the Turnpike will mix with or change over all to sleet. The northwestern spots that don't, easily over a foot of snow. It's out of here then by this evening with some snow showers lingering into the nighttime hours before it all pulls away. By tomorrow morning, it's out of here. The problem will be blowing and drifting of snow, especially for areas that have a fluff, powdery snow without the sleet on top because the winds are going to be pretty gusty. So temperature-wise, teens to near 20 degrees today. We will likely dip down into the upper single digits to maybe around 10, 12 degrees tomorrow morning. And then again, low 20s here tomorrow with a little bit of sunshine for a bonus. But it'll be breezy at times with this storm, maybe a little windy in our eastern counties. I think the winds pick up for all of us tomorrow. And we can see that here on our precision cast. So wind chill values at times are going to be below 0 and in the single digits throughout the day. Here's 6 o'clock and you'll notice that. So the wind chill means business here. As you can see. So heavy snow, 1 to 2 inches per hour, mixing with sleet at times, still accumulating too throughout the afternoon into this evening. 8 to 14 inches for the entire viewing area. That has not changed since we issued the forecast on Thursday. Record cold sets up then behind this storm for next week. We could be at 2 below on Tuesday. So today, 20 degrees. Again, some sleet will mix in this afternoon. It will be cold tonight with temperatures around 13, and it stays very frigid here with near record cold next week. That's a look at the full forecast. We'll be back with more storm coverage right after this.